to do today, what I'll show you is some different core stretches. So that means your abdominals as well as your back. That's the entire core. So we're really going to try to stretch that out, especially since I'm sure that you're following along with our plank challenge this month. What we're going to start off with is coming down, laying on our back, pencil stretch. So our hands are going straight up, fingertips stretching towards the wall, heels are pressing towards the other wall. You're going to feel a nice gentle arc to your back. Holding this for 10 to 30 seconds, then relaxing. You can have those arms come straight out into a T and bring up those knees. We're going to go right into windshield wiper knees or corkscrew. Dropping the knees from side to side, rotating this. Once again, you can do 10 to 30 seconds, or you can count them out for 10 to 30. Planting those feet and then taking them right out, going right into their T stretch. Bringing up one foot, crossing the body, making sure that your shoulders stay on the ground the entire time. If it doesn't touch the ground, that's perfectly fine. If it just hovers there, just make sure that both shoulder blades are still firmly on the ground. The goal is not to get up to the hand necessarily, just to help relax that lower back. So if it touches the ground, great. If it doesn't, no problem, that's still great. Holding that for 10 to 30 seconds, then repeating it on the other side. And once again, straighten out those legs, come up, take your right foot, bring it up, and place it on the outside of the left leg. Planting that hand and spinning over towards your right side. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. That'll help increase the stretch. Really helps with that core, as well as stretching out the obliques. Really just everything correlated here. Holding that for 10 to 30 seconds, making sure that you have a nice straight spine. You don't want to sag in this one. We're going to come right back to center. After you've repeated that on the other side, you can continue with me. Your legs can be straight out, or you can cross them in, whatever feels comfortable for you. You just want to make sure that your back is nice and strict for this. Inhale up one arm and reach it over. You can bend through this arm as well. We want to make sure that we're not curving forward, that we're keeping it nice and straight. I'm really feeling this all on the side, stretching out those obliques. You can bend into this lower elbow or extra. Our last one is our most complicated. What we really want to make sure of is perfect form for this. It's called the Cobra. I'm first going to show you modified Cobra. Please always start with modified Cobra before going up into full Cobra. Our hands are going to come in. We're on shoulder width here, and our elbows are going to be right next to our ribs. Exhale up, and our chest is definitely in front of our arms, as you can see. Pressing the hands through and looking up towards the ceiling. You notice that my toes are pointing down towards the ground. Then I'm really trying to stretch through the head, through the neck, through that middle back. So I'm not putting all this stress and all this stretch on our lower back. This helps stretch out our core, just that front abdominal. For full Cobra, your hands are going to come down just a little bit farther towards the rib cage. You're going to exhale up, and your hips can actually come off the mat. That's an important part. You're not trying to fold yourself in on this. Still, that chest is coming in front of your arms, and you're really stretching to that middle back through your head, so not all the pressure's on your lower back. Really nice stretch for our abdominal muscles here. And remember that you're going to hold everything for 10 to 30 seconds. Slowly come down. You never want to pop out of a stretch. Those are just a couple of our core stretches for you today. Hopefully that helps you after all the planks that you've been doing this week for our challenge. Thank you and have a lovely day. Remember to follow us on Facebook and to like us on Twitter. Thank you. Have a great day.